Well, hey guys, it's been quite a while since I've uploaded, and I've seen a lot of y'all upload. I mean, a lot of y'all upload recently from all different walks of life. And this place is a bit of a mess. The lighting might be a bit funny, but I'm here and I wanted to let y'all know a couple of things. Number one, thank you guys for joining me here. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening in the podcast, I might upload to both, but thank you. This is Life is Art, and I am going to be changing my channel name on YouTube here to Life is Art, which reflects the message over all of my podcast, which is essentially that life is what you make it. Life can be your canvas if you simply create what can happen within it. Now, that doesn't mean you can control everything, but it means that you can create the possibilities for yourself. And that's something that I'm doing. It's never done. You never know everything. Learning never ends, etc., etc., etc. I'm transitioning more into YouTube for a number of reasons. Mainly because it doesn't require as big of an intro as the podcast might, although I haven't always done intros on my show. Another reason is that my platform of my podcast, as much as I have a huge gratitude of love for Anchor, things are being removed and changed around on there. And with YouTube, it doesn't seem to happen quite as much. I mean, there's a couple things I don't agree with YouTube. I'm hoping that they get the captioning figured out. I'm hoping that, a couple things get figured out. But I've set up this channel and I've followed the guidelines for adult channels and things like that. Was it last year? Yeah, last year. And so because of that, I feel like there's, I kind of have a reason to use up the resource. And so I'm here and use this platform because I have had fun on here and it's become a real social network, and I've chatted with you guys in many comment sections here, which has been awesome, and I appreciate all those YouTubers who comment back and heart and thumbs up the comments and comment back. I really do. Sorry, I had something in my eye. It's a bit crazy over here, and it is August. It is a little bit allergic, I noticed. Not too bad this year because keeping the immune system is up, which is what I'm here to talk about besides the channel name and uploading to YouTube more and transitioning from podcasting to YouTube. I'm going to take a few select episodes once I've changed the name here to Life is Art. I'm going to take a few select episodes from my show, convert them into video and put them up here. If I don't figure out how to do that, I'm probably just going to take topics based on those episodes and talk about them and switch it up a little bit. I was going to completely create a whole new YouTube channel, but why? I mean, you guys have joined here and I'm not going to make you guys move. That would be rude, right? You just decide to pick a neighborhood and then I'm going to make you choose another neighborhood. Just kidding, just a weird euphemism thing. Anyway, wanted to get to the immune system now that I brought it up. In August, it's that time of year. I always have some kind of weird bug come up. Between once in end of May, early June, and once in mid-August, early September. And I've had both little bugs here. August wasn't too bad. It was like a day or two of being just out of it and lethargic and run down, if you will. Nothing to worry about. And then I had a small fever in, was it mid-June or so? I believe it was, it was mid-June. Mid to late June, actually. And because of that, make sure I'm still here, recording here, cool. Turn my speech off so you don't hear any messages coming in. But because of that, I figured it was a good time to talk about health. And we all need to get healthier because our virtual environments are becoming busy with the fall coming up and our children starting school, hopefully, preferably, in my opinion, and from my experience with the virtual environment, which will be coming up soon, But we all need to keep our health intact. I found a few different ways you can exercise for free where you don't need a gym anymore, even though I have filmed at the gym and I had fun doing that. It's not necessary anymore for me, at least, and I can definitely help you guys with that. So, about the immune system, the number one thing that you need for your immune system is sleep. And I have a trick, my number one trick for sleep and to get a good night's sleep. Sleep is kind of your main reset button every night. So the RAM on your phone is going to slow down and your phone is going to start crashing if you don't reset your phone is going to die and majorly crash on you and become bricked if you don't charge your phone right. Well, that's how the body works when it comes to sleep. Once in a while, you get these energy highs where you're engrossed in your creativity, your work, your research. And I understand that completely. But you need to have this trick on hand to force you to calm down, wind down. And I'm not even saying that every night doing this is easy, but if you're somebody who can't handle sleeping pills or don't like I like melatonin, I'm not addicted to it or anything, but the next day it gives me too many side effects, so I don't like doing it unless I absolutely feel like, which I did the one night to help kind of recover from my crazy weekend of crashing. But the one trick my husband has done for years and a friend's boyfriend from kind of this spring kind of reminded us to get back into it. And my husband's been doing it for years, and I didn't believe it would work. And he's been kind of helping remind me to do this as a suggestion, is to turn off the phone. That's going to get you into like a state of stillness if you kind of just lay in bed. And if you have somebody, either a partner physically or even virtually, that you can talk to at night, that's a good way to spend quality time with that person. But then turn off your phone because it will force you to stay still. Turn it off, plug it in, put it away at your desk or whatever, to where it's not even on your bed, and just it's been helping me the last 2-3 nights. And not every night's been perfect. I'm not going to say that I've stayed fully asleep and never woke up every night or anything, never had to go to the bathroom, never woke up to a sound, none of that. But this really does work. So yeah, sleep again is just very important. I did tell you guys on the podcast listening that I would do an episode on sleep, so this is it right here. I'm going to probably convert it for the podcast, bring it into the show on the podcast. Life is Art on Spotify and iTunes, although iTunes is screwing up my podcast feed and is not bringing in other people's podcasts, so it's acting weird. The entire podcast platform is that I've used for over 4 or 5 years now is acting weird. So again, I'm done. I just wanted to make this for y'all, and thank you guys for joining me here. This channel will be renamed to Life is Art in future videos, so be looking out for that. If you're on YouTube, and if you're on the podcast, you may not see me quite as often anymore, so you could head on over to YouTube, which everybody learns YouTube and pretty much has YouTube, so I don't think that would be a major deal. But if you prefer podcasts, you might see me somewhat. I was considering putting live conversation into the podcast, but I might even just do that on YouTube. Parts of it, I'm kind of deciding what I want to do and what I want to commit to at the moment, before we go all in our daughter's virtual school. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Comment below any other sleep tricks or questions about how important sleep is or how sleep works. And talk to y'all soon. Let's keep in touch, and thanks for stopping by. Take care. Stay healthy.